All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
There. Thank you. Got it. All right. Are we good now? Let's let it catch up. Catch up. Catch up. Yes. Tell me good. Yes. Thank you. Something happened with my streaming system. I don't know what. Camera was messed up. Sound messed up. But hey, we're here, right? All right, all good. Awesome. This is my backup camera, so it's not, I mean, you can't see Snoopy. Anyway, who cares about me? Let me just drop down here in the corner. Who cares about Kriss, right? Who cares? This is what 25 cents, 25-cent Doge, guys. That's what we got. A lot of people are worried. I hear it. I see it. I know. What's going on? What's happening? Let's take a look, guys. And then, I don't even know, Charlotte. I'm not a French speaker. Au revoir. I have no idea. It's about all I could do. Francais? I don't know. Yeah, it's the prison cell camera, exactly. It's like, it's all going cropped. Look, here's what we got. Support broke. Here we were following this like 25.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like it was hitting it a fifth time, and then it broke down below. So now we go all the way back to this drop here that we had after the Sunday 20-cent dip, and we looked at that when we were looking at a higher low. So that's the next one, and that's 24 cents. So that's that yellow line down there, 24 cents. And it didn't quite hit it. It didn't quite hit it. So we were a little higher than that drop that we had there on Monday morning. So, I mean, close to a double bottom. Yeah, I guess, but not quite. Bitcoin did not hold. 98, 97, it dropped right below 96. And I'm guessing at 95.7, there was probably a whole bunch of leverage, and we can check out the heat maps later. But my guess is Bitcoin drove that by coming down to this level here, of which so you can see it on the screen here. Can draw that, make a nice big bold white line there. That line right there took out leverage going all the way back to Monday as well. So my guess is Bitcoin dropped down, took out leverage, and that's now moving back up. And we can check that out on the heat map, but that's typically what is driving that. So again, we talked about the low volume of trading, and particularly on Doge. I mean, look at this volume down here. Just there's nothing going on with Doge until we had the dip come below 25.5 cents. And then we have this big volume candle that came up with that. So there was a lot of volatility right there. And that's where the trading was happening. And that was probably right around 10 o'clock, 10:30 this morning. What caused that? Again, I think it was just the Bitcoin leverage coming down, taking out leverage. Alts followed. So yeah, alts Alt's getting crushed here. So what's going on? Well, Dogecoin, XRP, Cardano down, Bitcoin sinks again. They're still blaming it on the trade war, Trump trade war, but I think that's kind of maybe more of an overarching thing with what's going on, which just gives the exchanges and market makers a chance to dump the price down, taking out leverage. That's all I think it is. So yeah, everything was doing that. And we can look at other coins if you want, and you can see it'll probably be the same exact shape. But what does everybody think about this, right? What's the overall mood? You look at Crypto Rover, and it's like Bitcoin liquidity grab completed. Normally, the breakout follows next. So in the big scale, when you zoom out all the way to 2023, in the beginning of 2023, after the FTX crash, Bitcoin goes up. We have another kind of crash. Bitcoin goes up. And every time there's one of these big tails that comes down, Bitcoin goes up. And here we are again, zoomed out, looking at the bigger scale. Could that be next? That is the bull scenario, as we're still in a bull market in the 4-year cycles. And so you still believe in the 4-year cycles? Crypto Rover, he's right on. And in fact, not only that, but he says, look, here's the Bitcoin cycles. And he says every single time, 2013, 2017, 2021, and we have not had the 2025 big Bitcoin run yet. It hasn't happened. So, and this, of course, is the Raw Paul banana zone theory, whatever you want to call it. It has not happened yet. So everybody who's down and out about how particularly Dogecoin has traded over the past 2 months, we've got this. So that's good. And how about alts? What's going on with alts? Well, Crypto Rover, again, bullish as ever, right? And maybe it's just because he gets a lot of views on these kinds of charts too. He is, after all, a content creator on X, and so he's getting paid for all this stuff. Alt season 2017, alt season 2021. We have not seen 2025's alt season yet. Again, believer in 4-year cycles. That is what you would get. You would get another big alt season. When's it going to happen? Bitcoin Archive says the last time the weekly MACD crossed bearish, it took 6 months to break out again. That coincided with the market uncertainty, which led into the 2024 US presidential election. This time, we're waiting for the US government to confirm its strategic Bitcoin reserve, of which the working group that David Sachs is leading said it'll take 6 months of study, and then they will come out with their report. Does that align with what is happening in the charts? Well, if we have MACD crossing over into the red now, and it's going to take 6 months for that to come out, that means we're going to be going sideways to slightly down for 6 months. What? Well, that doesn't sound good. He says that's bullish, but in the short term, in 6 months, it really isn't a short term. That gets us, I mean, that means we miss out on March and April and early May going into the summer. Kriss doesn't like that. I don't like that. We should be going up now. February, March, April. If we have to wait 6 months because we're waiting for someone to say the words Bitcoin reserve, and so Bitcoin just doesn't do anything for 6 months. Now, if you look back at 2024, this was summertime. This was actually started early April. Remember, there were the war fears, all that stuff was happening in April. We had April, May, June, July, August. We had the whole summer there. That's what those 6 months were. But could we be facing that again? So a little bit of uncertainty there. Zero says, look, if we look at memes and we look at other alts and things, there are these big moves up that happen. And we know the November one, right? The November one, I mean, everything was flying then. Everything went up. But we had a lot of other pumps as well. And like whatever coin this is, doesn't matter, or token, whatever this is. We've returned all the way back to sort of the base condition. Whether this is Pepe or Bonk or, I mean, whatever it is, right? Doesn't matter. That means a little bit of chop here, and then we go up again. Whatever that is. And Mustache says, I see a lot of people who think alt season has been canceled. I think it's time to share a series of charts that prove otherwise, right? And so we've been seeing a lot of these. Again, they're all based on 4-year cycles, whatever. And Cav Capital comes in and says, the only 2 charts that mean anything, total assets overlaid on Bitcoin dominance, overlaid on others' dominance. When QT ends, this will reverse like always has, but we're not there yet. So QT is quantitative tightening, which Jerome Powell said Federal Reserve is still in this tightening mode, not in quantitative easing yet. Again, Kev, telling it like it is. That's what I try and do here. I try and keep it real. And I tell both sides, right? Just to let everyone know what is going on. Remember Ermin or Herman or whatever his name was, right? He didn't like that. It's like, you're just saying both because then whatever happens, you can say, see, I told you so. I'm like, no, that's not what I do. I let everyone know what the thoughts are both ways, one or the other. You guys make up your own decisions of when you buy and sell crypto or what you're going to do. But we talk about it here at least. We talk about it. Now, for me, I think there's something that is going to lead us to not have to wait 6 months. We're not going to have this crossover here, and it's not going to take 6 months for it to go back. Not going to take 6 months. And if it's not strategic Bitcoin reserve, what might it be? Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. I just posted this on X. Trump tax plan is being revealed. Look at number 8. Tax cuts for made in America products. Could this be the no capital gains tax on crypto for America-based crypto companies? Some people have been complaining, how come Trump isn't doing anything about crypto taxes? And I've been saying, right, he's been busy, right? Got a lot going on, had to deal with the immigration problem, had to deal with the, all the stuff that he's done for what, 3 weeks, not even? And we said, and I said particularly, he'll get to the taxes. He'll get to the tax thing. Could this be it? Mark Levin says, the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, lays out President Trump's tax plan that he is presenting to Congress. So again, like we said, the tax thing, it's a Congress thing. Trump cannot change what's being taxed and where the tax breaks are. Executive branch doesn't have that power in the United States. It's Congress. So Republicans have a majority in both houses of Congress. As long as he has full Republican support, the tax plan will get passed. No tax on tips. That's something he talked about during his, the campaign, running for president. No tax on senior Social Security. No tax on overtime pay. Renewing Trump's 2017 tax cuts. adjusting state and local tax SALT cap. I don't know what that is. I didn't hear that during the campaign, but it's on the list now. Eliminating special tax breaks for billionaire sports teams owners. Whatever that means, but apparently a lot of people are complaining, and he's like, okay, we'll take care of whatever that is. We're going to close the carried interest loophole, again, trying to make it fair. And then number 8, tax cuts for made in America products. That is the thing that the Trumps were talking about. And it does kind of benefit the Trumps if the Trump token was made in America, right? If the Trump token was made in America, then no taxes. Now we've talked about Cardano, Hedera, Ripple, ADA, or XRP, and Algorand, and Chainlink, and a bunch of others. And Dogecoin may or may not be in that category, but if that happens, and that isn't going to take 6 months, if this gets introduced in Congress here during the next month, it could get pushed through. And then no capital gains taxes on at least some of your cryptos, which may or may not include Dogecoin. We'll have to see how that process works. But I think that is bullish, and that is something that could be happening sooner than the 6 months. So that's where we start. Dogecoin could not hold 25 cents. That means Bitcoin also reversing, could not get back up over 97K. So now back to 96.5. So still a weak market. Maybe it'll come back up here and then drift back down, and it's a sideways market. And we're just trying to figure out where the support is. And is it real? But Doge did not get back up here to 25.5. And it's just following Bitcoin. So that's what we got. But Craig, Doge is US. Billy Marcus made the cryptocurrency sitting in his apartment in Portland, Oregon. So it kind of is. And if we go to the coin market cap and we look at categories, and we look for the made in America, there's Dogecoin right there. Coin market cap has Dogecoin in the made in America category. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. America. So I'll take that. Sideways, I know, Manel, right? Sideways. Sideways. Zoom out. Zoom out, Manel. Sideways. Doge is going to flush and understand some of the big Doge wallets are Democrats, and they want to flush Doge. Some of the big Doge wallets are Democrats. Knockstars, where did you get that? Where did you get that? How much Bitcoin does institutions, countries, etc. own? Bitcoin versus retail. Now do the math on leverage with dominance. The institutions have leverage. Well, the institutions are not trading on leverage. They're not doing that. The leverage traders are the degen whales, big wallets, big traders, but not the institutions. I don't think so. You're worried about Dogecoin? Long term or short term, though? I think it's still short term. Taxes are speculation until he puts it in writing, but it's coming. And if Carolyn Levitt is talking about it today, that means it's coming. This administration is moving fast. They are doing things very fast. And they're keeping the pressure on. And Taxes are going to be next. So. You think Trump, the whole Trump phobia thing changed the 4-year cycle, Jose? Maybe, but I'm not betting against it until it actually happens. I'm not betting against it. Not yet. So, hey, Matt, if Bitcoin is one of those no capital gains tax crypto, then I guess we could say that situation Nakamoto at least lives in America. If Bitcoin was not on this list, Bitcoin was not on CoinMarketCap's list, but Doge is. Kind of interesting. Yeah, go Billy. Yeah. Jackson Palmer, that guy from Australia, he was just a figurehead. He was just the idea. Billy made it here in America. Retail needs to understand manipulative games, and Larry at BlackRock is a chess player with it. You think Larry Fink is behind the crypto movements like this? Sorry, Maxsters. No. Control on dominance? No. Leverage has no control on dominance. Dominance is going to be what it is. That's Bitcoin versus the rest of crypto is all it is. More people buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance is going to go up. If more people are selling alts than Bitcoin when price goes down, Bitcoin dominance will still go up. That's pretty clear to me. You have 11,000 Doge, 34-cent average. I still think it'll get back up there, but buying some at 24 cents to lower your average, some would say that's probably a good idea to do. Bring your average down. You buy on the dips. Jason, the market feels synthetic. Think we're being max pain tested. There is this shakeout thing, and it happens every cycle. And if you get shaken out, you could miss the banana zone if it indeed happens. Do you really want to be out on that? You really want to miss out on that? Pulse is the largest crypto bubble. Is it running again? I don't know how that thing runs. I don't know. I'm never buying it. I'm never buying that. There's Hex. I don't know what Ultima is. But yeah, pretty much everything in the red. WIF is way down. CASP is way down. Not a good day. DCA, average, get your average lowered. Yep, Kyle. Hey, Gary, how are you? Thanks for the super chat, man. All eyes on Doge. Doge is really just following Bitcoin right now. There's no news specifically on Dogecoin. So it's just going to follow along. And as we've seen, when prices go up, Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin. But when prices are drifting down, unfortunately, Dogecoin drops down further than Bitcoin on a percentage basis. So yes, buy more dips. Exactly. Buy more dips. Hassel, you're at 42 cents. You too. Yep. I guess I missed your message, Knock Stars. Not quite sure. But I don't think, I mean, BlackRock is in the game now. They've got this big ETF and they just make money off of the trading of their ETF. And they make the fees off of that. So they're perfectly happy. They're not buying Bitcoin on their own. They're just hosting this ETF, and it's just cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching into their pocketbook. And it didn't cost them a thing. It really didn't. And they're just making money. You think Robert Kraft was complaining? The billionaire teams? I don't know. We get taxed a lot anyway here in Massachusetts, and he's paying enough, that's for sure. Try to ignore the charts on the red days. Yeah, it's kind of hard. End time, you bought high too. Keep buying down. You tired? Person was at 3,000 profit, now at $400. Needs to get back up. Happy thirsty Thursday for a snow day in Massachusetts. And it is. It wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be. I don't think. After the stream, though, I got to go out and shovel anyway. Just clear it out for the next one, which is going to be Sunday. It's wintertime. That's what happens. SP, what's up? Average down, smoke a J. I don't think that SHIB news with the UAE is anything. The UAE is not going to be using SHIB for anything. It's just like all these other fake stories. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What's good to buy now? Just about everything. See what Pepe did? Pepe added a zero back. Do you see that? Pepe, 0.00009. Pepe added a zero back. So for those that were holding Pepe from the 20s, and it's now down to 0.00009. And I mean, we saw what happened to WIF, right? WIF down 71-cent WIF. So those are pretty major pullbacks for those big memes. I was worried. Last weekend I was worried. And I had to do something about it. You grabbed $100 worth of Doge twice in the last couple of days. Wish you had more cash. I know we need a rebound, right, Thor? Everybody all worried about Elon, worry more about BlackRock. I don't know. I don't think BlackRock's really manipulating. They just got into the ETF game because it was free money for them. That's what I think. It's free money. And they probably take little slices of profit too on the Bitcoin they hold when the ETF is sold. They probably have some kind of spread or margin there. And they make a little on that too. That'd be my guess. But manipulating Elon, that's another story, because his focus is all on this Department of Government Efficiency and all the stuff he's doing there. It's like I saw somebody tweet this morning. It's like, is there even a CEO of Tesla right now? Because all the Tesla stockholders are wondering, hey, when's Elon going to get back to work as the CEO of Tesla? So yeah, there's a lot of concern about Dogecoin as well. Elon has lost his focus on Dogecoin. Lots of opportunity in the stock market right now. Yep. Samuel, I'm going to let my Doge in sleeping mode. What's Doge going to dip to? Jason, right now the next support here is at 24 cents. And again, that was back from Monday. That was the dip on Monday morning before going up higher, 24 cents. So that's this yellow line down here. So we'll be watching that. What is Dogecoin? Dogecoin is life. Dogecoin is life. After seeing multiple dips, it's time to see multiple peaks. Yeah, Mama, there's a lot of different patterns from previous cycles. So the bull cycle could be delayed months. I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying right now, is that we're going to have this pause in the bull market here for a bit because of everything that's going on, world political, economic events, all of that. And I mean, even in my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction video, I said the fall of 2025. So that could play out. We're not going to talk about purple Bitcoin, buddy. No. The Mass Pike was holding back on the salt. Sorry to hear that. Can this turn out to be like last week? Right now, it's not looking like it. There's not a lot of downward movement. It's just kind of sideways. Can a crypto go to zero? I guess if everybody sold it, it could go to zero. But there are always people that own some. There's always like a little liquidity there. So even the things that have been dead for like 6-8 years still have more than a $0 amount. But what happens is the exchanges just drop them. If they're dormant over a period of time, or really, really sporadic trading, the exchange will just drop it. I know, the Pepe. Sorry, Rob. People are saying we're in a bear market, but I'm not one of those people. But we're in a sideways market. Still the downward channel on Doge. Look at that again. That's the blue lines here. So we're still in that downward channel, but it's not like a huge fall off the cliff bear market yet. It's not showing that, but two successive lower lows that were big dips, but 2 months apart isn't great. But many times this becomes a big bull flag and breakouts can happen to the upside. It's just the whole market is feeling kind of weak right now. And that's on the alts, not as much Bitcoin. I mean, if we look at a Bitcoin chart zoomed out like this, Bitcoin isn't the same. It's kind of going sideways up here. And that's the difference between Bitcoin and the alts, is Bitcoin didn't have that huge drop much lower like the alts did. So, I mean, this cycle may be seen as a Bitcoin bull cycle, and alts just had a few times when they were bullish, but not an overall cycle like Bitcoin's. So yeah, very heavily leaning towards Bitcoin more as being what you wanted to be in this bull market. Very much so. Mogcoin. Yeah. Was it the end of the alts in 2024? Most of the people who follow alts say no. It's just going to take a breather for a bit, and then alts will come roaring back again. They are selling because Elon is nuts. What, Dogecoin? If somebody bought Dogecoin because of Elon, and then they think Elon is nuts and they sell their Dogecoin, good riddance. A whiff comes after a fart coin. Oh, Ron. Oh, man, that's good. That's good. Yeah, come on, 10-cent Dogecoin, and then 2 cents. I mean, no. No. We don't know, NQ, if we're going to drop below 24-cent support line. We don't know. Hi, Fabian. How are you? Doge is going to Mars. Musk is working on this. Long term. But yes, the alts are bearish. You can watch my video on my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction, and you can see what I thought for the end of 2025. Right now, buying any of those memes is risky. It's a risky crypto market right now. Well, I know, Ron. Elon's presence at Tesla is not needed. He's got a great team around him, but the stockholders, they don't like it. Stockholders want Elon to pay attention to Tesla. It gets their stock going up. Tax refunds, yeah, hit or miss. Not big money overall. And also, a lot of the cryptos are much higher in market cap than they were 4 years ago. So tax returns coming in a bull market, if it's anything like prior, it doesn't have as much effect. Manel, 48 to 24, 50%. We went down 50%. Now, 50% is a lot, yes, but that's not a bear market. Hasn't been long enough for that. Where is Bull Run Guy, since he loves Pepe? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Bull Run didn't want to deal with people saying, I told you so. Would you recommend buying with your spare change right now since it's dipping? Yep, Caitlin, if you've got any spare change, you've got money, and you believe this sideways is going to turn around and go back up, why not buy a little more? Pick some up. But yes, Bitcoin dominance, still strong. Still strong. Typical crypto behavior, Potato says. It will pump again, you'll be euphoric again, and then you'll get stuck not selling again, then it'll go down again. It'll be, Kriss, when's it going to go back up again? Happens again and again. Sunshine reminds everyone, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hope everyone's doing well. We're in a skunk market. Stinky, in another sense. Trump, tariffs, all kind of put a damper on the whole bull market there, didn't it? Yeah, 96K, I'm not thinking 96K is going to hold on Bitcoin. I agree with that, Jason. Many saying only utility coins will run. I don't know. A lot of people made a lot of money with Pepe and Bonk and With and others. If you sold at the right time, you made a lot of money. But if you held them all the way back down, then you didn't. And Trump did say, I don't know if he actually used the word pain, but said that, and I think a lot of other people said that to get these new initiatives going probably wasn't going to be great for the markets. Yeah, what tax refund? Me too. I'm paying. I'm paying. Glad you don't need the money. And that's how it should be in crypto. You should not be putting money into crypto that you need. You shouldn't be doing that. Trump is putting tariffs on February 18th for the EU. Again, could just be negotiations. Hi, Linda. Your son got you into Dogecoin, and now he's not even looking at the screen since he got in at 39 cents. He's adding a little bit from his miner when I tell him how low it is now. Bitcoin dominance to 74. That would be a huge altcoin sell-off for Bitcoin to get up to that level. That would be huge. I don't see anybody calling for that. The market cap for Doge seems low. 36. Yeah, it was at 46 not too long ago. But in terms of its ranking, it's still right behind USDC, number 8. Because while Doge has gone down 25% in the week, Cardano has gone down 26%. Chainlink 24, Avalanche 28, SUI 23, XLM 26, Toncoin 21, Sheeb 19, Hedera 28. I mean, it's not just Dogecoin. Even XRP down 25%. Same as Doge. So people saying Doge is dead, I'm like, it's the whole crypto market. It's not just Doge, it's the whole crypto market. So if you think Doge is going to go down to 12 cents, then that would be half its price. So that means you're thinking XRP is going to go down to like $1.10. Could it? I don't know if there's going to be that much negativity in the market or not to drop it that low. Hey, Darth Mike. All these people knew to be able to experience some of the pain we went through. And also in 2021. I mean, you remember the summer of 2021? I mean, it wasn't just Doge that dropped. I mean, Bitcoin took a big dump right in the middle of a bull market. Pain. Yes, that was painful. There are many who thought the bull market was over. Bitcoin turned around and went back up to 69K and hit an all-time high in the fall. And we're just in February, and all I'm hearing is, bull market's over. Just like we're in February of 2025. So I don't believe that. Alts are not looking good right now. More down than sideways compared to Bitcoin. Yes, that's what happens. But the bigger picture is when these things come, they're going to come on alts. You're going to see alts pump up, and they're going to outperform Bitcoin during those pumps. We just don't know when that's going to happen. Adam, DCA, one of the best things I learned. Buying on dips. No, Elon will not be investing Doge savings in Doge. That's the US Treasury's money, right? It's not crypto. Can I check ETH, Ali? What's ETH doing? 2,700. You know, it's down to. It's actually above the Tuesday dip. So it's sitting up a little better than Doge comparatively. Because ETH hasn't fallen down to that Tuesday low like Doge has fallen below it. So yeah, a little more weakness in Doge than ETH. Can Injective challenge XRP? No, Injective is a completely different project. It has nothing to do with what XRP is about. Now, if you're thinking just market cap, Injective will never be that big. Not in XRP's league at all. Elon Musk's laptop has a Doge sticker on it. I haven't seen that. Huh. Is it a Dogecoin sticker? Is it a Doge meme? Or is it the Department of Government Efficiency Doge? Because that whole thing is like, what's he talking about now? Doge or Doge? Interesting. It went from 22 cents all the way down to 9 last year. I didn't delete a comment. So I don't know. I don't know how a comment got deleted, depending on, you must have used a little different wording or something to get a comment deleted. Let's put a bad word in there. But yes, you're right. We hit 22 cents at the end of March. And then by August, we were touching like 9.9 cents. That is true. But we weren't in the bull market yet. That's the reset year. Now we're in the bull market year. Does that matter? Many people believe those 4-year cycles are still intact. And this is going to be sideways trading and it's going to go up. And I am right there. Could it? You're right. Last year it did that. I don't know if we're going to have that much negative sentiment like we had from April 2024 through August, because that was pretty bad. Now, the war that everybody was afraid of last year that would escalate into World War III, that's being settled, right? And the other war, the Ukraine thing, that is being settled. And we're finding out, in fact, how Ukraine was actually extending it because they were taking all that money that the US was giving them and storing it, cashing it, hiding it, whatever. All that's coming out now. It's a different world this year than last. Crypto market is just a nothing burger right now. Will become a grade A steak by the fall. Yeah, we can't even afford a McDonald's burger right now. They're so expensive. Just to get like a quarter pounder is like $10. It's like $10 for a quarter pounder. It's like, man. What? That's inflation for you. That's what we got. You think of 1 month delay? Back in 2020, people were saying no alt season. And then look what happened, right? I survived crypto bear market since 2017. Nothing new. Just going with the flow. Go watch George. The ultra bull. He's always bullish. How long will it take for the SEC to approve or deny Dogecoin? So they've got 240 days. And so the first one that was filed was the Rex Osprey, and that was on January 21st. So you just go 240 days from that, and that's the final day that the SEC is forced to say yes or no. Some think it'll be quickly approved in 45 days, but I'm kind of leaning more toward the long end, and it'll be early fall. I've mentioned SPA before. I haven't looked at SPA in at least a year. So I don't know. Maybe Low Roller were you in SPA, Low Roller? Were you one of those that was investing in Spirax? Interesting. They did not have the same kind of dump on the 3rd everyone else did. That Sunday dump, they came right back up and even higher. But now it's all dumping out. This doesn't look like a good chart. Sorry, Jackson. This doesn't look good. This looks like something that got overbought during the dip. During the weekend dip, this got overbought, and now it's dumping back. So too late for this one. That's what I see. Look, on the 4-hour chart, Doge has a green candle. Maybe we should just stay here. The green candle. We looked at XYO a couple weeks ago and it was going crazy, and it's not now. And Kronos is a crypto.com token. It's just not doing much. It's under 10 cents. Staying right under this 20 candle moving average, like most cryptos. Very similar. Doge is the same, under the 20 candle moving average on the 4-hour chart. So just the same. It's a dollar bill with a Doge on it. That's what he's got. Is it a conflict of interest if Elon promotes Dogecoin? Nope. It's just a cryptocurrency. It's like how low will Dogecoin go? Well, we're just looking at right now, this 24-cent line. So seeing if that can hold so it doesn't dip down to this Sunday 20-cent dip line. So seeing if that holds. And then for resistance, we still have this line up here, right up above 29 cents. That's as high as it went on Monday. So I think it's going to trade in this channel for a little while. Doge Designer posted the pic. $1 Doge on Elon's laptop. That's awesome. Chili's restaurant is cheaper than a McDonald's combo. Yeah, McDonald's just... February used to be a good month for ETH, and we talked about that in the February price prediction video. It's only February 6th, so we still got a long ways to go in February. But I get you. February 1st, ETH started at 32.50. So it has to get up to 32.50 by the end of the month to be green. Hey, Kilmar, how are you? Hope you're doing good in the snow. don't ski. I tried skiing. I don't skate well either. I tried rollerblading before. I like my 2 feet on the ground. That's me. It's my 2 feet on the ground. A lot of it, I think, is my balance. I just don't have a really good sense of balance. So that makes it really hard. Something like that. I know those eggs, right? That's a precious commodity, eggs. If you're panicking, you put too much in. DB, you're right. I mean, it's one of those things we say, on our end is only put in what you're into crypto, what you can afford to lose. But I know people don't do that. They put real money in. You just got to be careful. Don't overextend yourself in crypto. You see what's happening. Trump putting 2-year limits on Section 8. I don't know what that means. Liquidity heat map. And we'll take a look at that in a little bit. I know I should zoom in on the green candle. See, guys? See, guys? Green. That's one thing. When the markets are down, you do have an opportunity to reorient your crypto portfolio into other things, so that if you think you're in a project that you've been holding on to, but you don't have good faith in anymore, but there's something else that you're like, wow, I should be in that. This is a good opportunity to do that, to switch over from something that you're not so positive about to something that you think will do better the rest of the bull market. It's a good time to think about that kind of thing. And I can see a lot of people rotating into Dogecoin for all these good things. I mean, this Doge ETF coming up, that's just going to be huge. It's still 6 months away, but we don't know what Doge is going to do between now and then. This might be that moment in time where someone looks back and says, I wish I would have bought at 24 cents. Because next thing you know, it's 40 cents. That could happen. This could be one of those moments. Pepe Rip. Yeah. All right. Fabio wants to see the heat map. Sure. We don't need crypto bubbles. We know what those are. Well, certainly with Bitcoin, there's a lot more up on the short side, right? There's a lot more up here on the short side than there is down here on the longs. Well, they took out a big long here at 96.1. There's $100 million gone. So they took that away. But yeah, there's a lot more up here in the shorts. Zoom out even more. Yep. Even up to 102. $200 million sitting there at 102. It's like, yeah, let's go up there. There's not as much down here. Doge will have very little down there. It all got flushed out on Sunday. See? It all flushed out on Sunday. And since then, yeah, there's some, but it's low dollars compared to where we've been. So yeah, right over 27 cents. There's some shorts to take out, but then even bigger ones up here over 33 cents. Great chance to collect free diamonds, get more Crow coins. Yeah, the amount of Crow tokens they give you when you buy your boxes is more when the crow price is down. So you get one of those silvers instead of 2, maybe you'll get 6 or something, right? Or 7 or 8. Those bronze boxes, you don't get much, especially when the price is higher. You get the bronze box and you're like, ugh, the bronze. I want that platinum, baby. Give me that platinum. Hey, Shabir, how are you? Let's do an experiment. Put out a video tomorrow telling everyone Doge might hit 10 cents. And then that'll make it go up. That whole reverse psychology thing, right? 10 cents. Joseph started buying in summer 2021, and all it did was drop for 2 years. You're in profit on everything but sheep. Be patient. Crypto will moon. Billy, are you selling? Haha. SPA is a stable coin? Didn't look like it by the chart. Seeing lots of people saying alt season's over. Bitcoin topped. Not according to the 3-year cycles or 4-year cycles. Not topped yet. Yeah, and if you're realigning your portfolio and you're selling Doge into something else, really? After how much Doge has dropped since December? All in. $1 million Doge. Embarrassed? I can't wait to get back to $1 million. Section 8 means you're getting free housing and free rent, government assistance. So he's going to freeze that for 2 years? Ooh. That'll give the Democrats something to scream and yell about it, won't it? Senk posted something on X about crypto. What do we got for Senk? Trump's SEC is moving 50 staffers out of law enforcement and cybersecurity. For example, they had brought cases against 80 fraudulent cryptos. This is defunding the police in the crypto industry. Total disaster. I wouldn't be shocked if there are epic levels of fraud now. Well, crypto has always had those kinds of players. But the SEC was kind of over-regulating, I think. So this, I don't know. I mean, there's still going to be scam and fraud. It's going to happen. GTA 6 for fall? I'll believe it when I see it. I think we're still in a bull market. This is a pullback in a bull market. Rotated into Bitcoin. A lot of people are doing that. Doge ETF would be 6 months because that's how the SEC review process is. It's basically a 3-tier process. Typically, they'll respond back to the company that initiated the submission, and there'll be some back and forths on the wording in their prospectus and and all that information, things that need to be updated. And it just goes to the next phase, goes to the next phase, and then the final is 240 days after the initial submission. That's when they have to have everything all buttoned up. That's exactly what happened with Bitcoin. It was 240 days. On the 239th day, we were still not entirely sure the Bitcoin ETF would get approved. And then it did. And that was the early bull run on Bitcoin a year ago. Once it's approved, it can start immediately. And that's what happened with the Bitcoin ones a year ago. Exactly. They got approved and they started trading. Everything was all set. Basically, it took like half a day to get the stock exchanges to get the ETF listed. So that took, let's say, a day. And that's what happened with both Bitcoin and ETH. When the ETHs got approved, it took a day because the stock markets, the exchanges had to get those ETFs in place. A lot of people sleeping on Litecoin. Litecoin also has an ETF that's in play as well. So yes, Litecoin will go on another run, I believe, as well. I don't think there's any true bear market signals. It was a big pullback, but as we've shown during previous bull markets, there have been big pullbacks, and this is one of them. The next support under 24 is 20, just where it was on Sunday night. Everything is down. It will go back up. Maybe. The market topped in December. There's a lot of people who believe that, Apple. I am not one of them. The whole Jimmy Butler thing to the Warriors. It'll work out. They'll be fine. It's one thing when they're on different teams, but Steph Curry will make it happen, that the two of them will get along. Steph will take him out for drinks, and they'll laugh and say, wasn't that funny? Haha. And move on. They're professional athletes. They got too good of a thing going to make that be a thing, in my opinion. And I think this will make the Warriors actually a better team. It'll be fun. Hi, Hype. How are you? Can I check out Sol? Sure. 192. Sol has been weak too. Again, another one behind their 20 candle on the 4-hour, just like everything else. On the dip here, they came to 176. 176 on the Sunday dip, but it's kind of falling down just like Doge is over the past 3 days. And for Hype, we can look at XRP and we can see kind of the same thing. All underneath that 20 candle moving average on the 4-hour chart. Everything is just following the same low volume trading. This is just one of those weeks. It's one of those weeks. Hey, tricks, yeah, paper hands packs. Yep. It's all good. It's all good. Not over till it's over. Why are so many people bearish? Did this happen in previous cycles? Well, 4 years ago, Dogecoin went up 800%. Late January, early February. 800%. And then it dropped by 50%. Went from 8 cents all the way back down to 4 cents. Has to be the biggest snapback ever, reaching all-time highs. Nope. Dogecoin 2021 was bigger. It did it in 2 days, not 2 months, to lose half its value. It did it in 2 days, all the way back from 8 cents to 4 cents. This is nothing. A little worried about Doge? That was the question, right? Are you worried about Dogecoin? Deep down, I know it's going to come back up. Need patience. But worried. I get it. I get it, Jay. I can't wait to get back in. Just don't have the time to stay glued to the charts. Would hate to lose a small fortune. I know. Once they get into Social Security, what are they going to find, right? Exactly, Will. What are they going to find when they get into Social Security? Oh, I'm sure there was more grifting in there too. Somebody skimming money somewhere. They're finding it everywhere. They're absolutely finding it everywhere. How much the Clinton family was getting out of US aid? Millions of dollars. All siphoning through various different shell companies back to the Clintons. Chelsea Clinton is a multimillionaire and she's done nothing. Whew. I don't know about GTA 6 and real crypto. I haven't heard that yet. And did we really need Mario Kart 9? Did we really need Mario Kart 9? They probably had to do an update for the new Switch, I guess. Not financial advice. But for everyone holding XRP, it needs to hold 224. If it breaks below 209, you'll get to one. Yeah, those are just different support levels. We've seen them break. Stop flushing the crypto toilet. Hey, Mars and Low Roller, I'm with you guys. I've always said, if you're going to receive money from the government, you've got to do something. You got to do something to get something. That's always been my belief. Don't just sit on your couch eating whatever. I was going to say, I'll leave that out. And just collect money. No. You should do something to get something, even on welfare. Do something. Pull away from the charts, take a walk in nature. A little cold for me. It's got a couple more inches of snow today. Got some sleet and rain. It's really, really cold. Not going to be walking in nature. But we can gather around a nice fire, right? Do s'mores. Maybe roast some marshmallows or something. I don't know. All the dry powder going to the dips. Yep. ICE will be giving out Doge. Wouldn't that be something? ICE picks these people up and says, you know, when they put them on the planes, he just transfers a few Doge to them and say, there you go. Do only good every day. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. What'll make Doge go up? A lot of buying. We need a catalyst. We need something more than just Bitcoin going back up. And I just don't see anything coming immediately. Yeah, on that trade for Williams from the Lakers, from the Hornets, I think that came from Doncic. What I heard was Doncic wants to have a big center that he can work with outside of LeBron. And so they did it. No, Boston got rid of like their number 10 or 11 person on the bench, Springer. It's the guard, just to clear some cap space, save some money. That's all it was. The deadline was today. I didn't hear that they did anything else. You're down on Bonk. Sell it and buy more Doge. You know, Bonk could still go on another run too. It's just hard to tell. Like, what are the ones that are going to like go on a huge run this remaining bull market? And I mean, if Solana is going to do something big, Bonk will do something big too. Patiently waiting, Greg. Buying dips, steel nerves. All eyes on Doge. Let's go. Likes, subs, everyone. Thank you. The Czech president signed a law removing capital gains taxes on Bitcoin. How about alts? How about Dogecoin? Or was it just Bitcoin? But that's pretty good. It's not time to stop looking at the charts. It's buy time. Get your Doge on sale, 4 for $1. That's true, 4 for $1. If the ETF is decided for Doge, they'll be buying of Dogecoin. I showed in this morning's video, there's only $2 million of Doge in the futures, in the grayscale futures. So there won't be big selling right away in the ETF like there was for Bitcoin and ETH. So it'll be buying. That will be good. Let us know when your next motivational video is. This is going to become a motivational channel with some psychiatry thrown in. We do need Mario Kart 9. We still play the old Mario Kart Wii. It's an oldie but a goodie. Love it. Ben Stiller was given $4 million by U.S. aid for a photo op with Zelensky. Oh my God. The craziness. Doge, all about memes. Clearly what we need is the next Hello Kitty game to accept Doge. Doge everywhere. Yeah, Jodito. Am I the reigning king of Doge trading? Hardly. Hardly, but I did okay. If everyone posted on their social media, Doge getting ready to launch, there would be a big bump. Yeah, we've tried that before. That doesn't work. Alt season is not over. Since Pax Cat stopped joining in, we've been going south. Yeah, we need the cat back. It doesn't come in here. I think it's too cold. So we need the weather to warm up. That's what we need. Maybe in the new house, we'll see. I don't know what he's going to think about the new house. Bitcoin all the way this season. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. BTC doesn't go back to all-time highs, alts won't run. If the run does occur, certain coins will run due to specific catalysts. Exactly. But yet some still want the 12 cents. Yet another 50% drop from here. So why do you want it to go to 12 cents, MoonPie? You're saying, come on, because you want to buy more at 12 cents? Because you didn't back in September when it was actually at 12 cents? Right? Celtics have a great team. Yeah, I think that Springer trade was just to save them money because they have to pay the luxury tax. That's all it was. I think he pulled back on that low roller. It's not deporting USA born isn't in part in that anymore. So I think El Salvador offered and Trump initially said yes, and then they were saying, you know, you can't do that. There's laws against that. You can't deport Americans because of crime. We have laws against that. I am going to start buying again in March, Nikos. I'll be stacking more Dogecoin starting in March. Got to get the move done. No, buy the house, get the move, pay the movers, get everything set, and then I can start buying again. Fear and greed is down to 35. Dogecoin made in America. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll keep saying it until somebody proves me wrong. But I'll keep saying it. That would have been awesome, right? Every dollar of waste that the Department of Government Efficiency finds, the United States should have bought a corresponding Dogecoin. That's what should have happened. And had the Dogecoin strategic reserve, all based on how much waste and fraud the Department of Government Efficiency finds. Yes, that would have been awesome. You like the cold weather for the Bitcoin miner? Yes, and this summer I'll be looking at trying a Dogecoin miner. What is happening with Dogecoin, Jake? So we started looking at like everything's down, right? Dogecoin, XRP, Cardano. It's like everything's down like 26%. It's not just Doge. So those that are saying, oh, Doge is dead. It's like, yeah, no, Doge is the same. We look at the 7-day chart and we see XRP down 25, Solana down 20, Doge down 25, Cardano 26, Chainlink 24, Avalanche 28, SWI 24, Stellar 26. So you get the picture, right? It's not just Dogecoin, it's crypto. Now, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not dropping as much. What was Bitcoin down over 7 days? 8. Bitcoin only down 8% over 7 days. But there are some who believe this is just, particularly for Bitcoin, Bitcoin isn't done yet. And this is just topping out here, going sideways before the next run up. And if you look at the previous cycles, this is the banana zone chart here that we haven't even done that yet in 2025. 2021, 2017, 2013 all had epic Bitcoin runs. And we haven't had that yet this cycle. So a lot of thoughts about that all still coming this year. So we will continue to watch it. But yes, they are kind of dead for now. We're just sleeping, going sideways. Do these corrections happen during previous 4-year bull runs? Yes. Yep. Summer of 2021. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. I mean, Dogecoin went all the way from 73 cents down to 16 cents. Summer of 2021. 73 cents to 16 cents. Will we have better entries in March? Oh, I'm going to start buying in March. Yeah, I want Doge to go to 12 cents so I can buy in lower. How about that? 12 cents, Moon Pie, exactly. I need that 12 cents. Because I'll be buying back in. Why buy at 24 when I can buy at 12? I don't think that's going to happen, though. Since I'm not buying again until March, do you think the real gains will happen after? That would work for me, but it is what it is, you know? I can't control the markets, guys. I really can't. We need X payments in ETFs, and those will take a little while. And Trump is not going to save crypto. This tax thing, though, that could be interesting. If they do get no capital gains taxes on America-based cryptos, that'll be a big bull signal. So I'll be watching that. Hey, $2 Doge. Let's go, regions. Yes. Did you see that Ali's latest Dogecoin bull post? Instead of saying $18, it said $10. So even Ali scaling it back. $10, not 18. You got in at 6 cents. Average cost overall is 12. And you're waiting. That's right, Matt. Waiting to take your slices. Yep. I would still be waiting if I didn't have the house to buy. If Elon can make that happen, Mars, to use the Dogecoin blockchain, that would be so awesome. I don't know what that would take, though. I don't know what that would take to make happen. But that would be awesome. At what price would you consider selling all your Doge? It would be over $1. I didn't get into this to like sell everything at a lower price. I took profits like I did, met my goal, and now it's like, okay, I met my goal. So let's go higher. Higher. Welcome to USA, crypto capital of the world. Well, that's what Trump wanted. Crypto's worldwide, though. But the United States is a huge percentage of the overall trading and ownership of crypto. So I think easy $1 to $1.20. Press secretary listed as tax priorities in a press conference. No, Dustin, number 8. I showed this earlier, and I reposted it too. Number 8, tax cuts for made in America products. That's it. That's the one right there. And that's what he hinted at. Crypto for American-based companies. There'd be no capital gains. Yeah, I think that's hidden in number 8 right there. That's my guess. So what I heard, some state reserves, states are having trouble getting Bitcoin reserves approved. There've already been 2 states that killed whatever bills were being looked at. So that's not going too well. The other one parring on Doge is the Dogecoin blockchain, and whether the Department of Government Efficiency is able to convince whomever it is to use a blockchain to record all government transactions. And if so, would that blockchain be Dogecoins? Elon has the power to influence things. And I'm sure he would think that would be so hilarious that Doge has convinced the government to use the Dogecoin blockchain to record all government transactions. That would be hilarious, and Elon would love it. But I don't know if that's going to happen. The government is all about stable coins now. It's all just stable. Yes, Doge is not a stable, but that doesn't matter in terms of just use of the blockchain. So, I don't know. Thank you, Ali. We'll take $10. Exactly. Ali going from $18 to $10 is like, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, that was Ali. Just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Cardano, Solana. Right here, right there. As long as Dogecoin holds above 19 cents, the setup for a parabolic rally to $10 remains strong. $10 for Ali. Woohoo! So we just hold 19 cents here, and then we go to $10. It's as easy as that. So easy. Why would you sell all your Dogecoin? Well, some of us don't want to wait for that future low roller. Welcome, Raiden. Let's go. Hey, weather girl. I know this whole tariff thing just put a big damper on the fun we were having. Digital Asset News, that's Rob. Crypto Lifer, I don't know his name. We're both saying today that there's no alt season, that it's a Bitcoin super cycle. That's all we're going to see. That's possible. That's possible. All of the liquidity in the market is Bitcoin mostly. And we've seen that with Bitcoin prices. And that there's not enough corresponding retail liquidity for alts to go on a big run. And we've talked about that. There's a good possibility that that's going to happen. There's a good possibility of that. We have to be ready for that. But we know Dogecoin can go on runs of its own, regardless of what's happening with the rest of alts. Doge can still do that. Doge is making me unstable. Would no tax on Dogecoin influence FOMO? You bet. You bet it would. But if Dogecoin was not included in the list of cryptos, that would hurt Dogecoin, because you'd have people selling Dogecoin and then buying Hedera or XRP or ADA. You started dumping during the crash, Dan, waiting a bit before buying in. A lot of uncertainty and weirdness, that is for sure. Okay, Mars, you get the credit. The OG called it, Doge blockchain. Hey, Caffeine, thanks for the super chat. Is it possible to create a stable coin on Doge? I don't know. I don't know. XRP created one. But I don't know what that takes to set up a stable coin. I don't know. It's a good question, though. Good question. Will there be the drama like BTC? No, because there's not like hundreds of millions of dollars sitting in a futures thing. The Dogecoin futures only has $2 million in it, which I showed in my video this morning. So you're not going to have that selling going on while others are buying for Doge. So it would be very bullish. Dogecoin ETF. Buying. Can you imagine all these institutions buying Dogecoin through an ETF? I mean, that's why Grayscale and Bitwise want to get on the action, because they probably think Doge is going to go on a crazy run and they want to be part of it. The more their ETFs get traded, the more fees they make. It's free money. It's free money for them. Right. The global liquidity hasn't happened yet, Dan. And Raul Paul has been looking at that, and it hasn't cycled in yet. So that's a little delayed. So we had sort of the front running of Bitcoin first because of the ETFs, and then we had, you know, all of the euphoria around Trump, the so-called pro-crypto president, right, getting elected, and that all happened last year. And since then, it's kind of been nothing. It's kind of been nothing. When everybody gets depressed, that's when it flies. Totally unexpected. I know, right? Where's our chicken parm, Bruce? Where's our chicken parm? You didn't save any for us? Hey, Oz, how are you? You've been following Martin Shkreli? Yeah, you shouldn't be following that guy. Doesn't help. You YOLO'd into MSTU. Oh, sorry about that. Still think it's more than likely Doge will pump to $1. 70% sure. That's more than 50 for $1. There's 21 ETFs for XRP. I thought there were only like 2. Are there really 21 ETFs? Are there really? XRP ETF list. Somebody posted that? there's Bitwise and Canary, multiple funds, including 21 shares. Bitwise, Canary Capital, and Wisdom Tree have filed for XRP. So this is just in Wisdom Tree, Bitwise, and 21 shares. So that's 21 shares is the name of a company. And Canary. Yeah. So that's 3 or 4 on top of the few that there already were. Yeah, that's all. So 4 of them filed today. But there already were a couple. This is XRP lineup so far. Bitwise, Canary, 21 shares, Wisdom Tree. Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, this was October. This one was October. This one was November. And this is December. So there's 4. Okay, hype. You must have just seen the 21 for the 21 shares, but that's just one company. So there's 4 for XRP. We're saying hold Doge. That's the sentiment I'm getting in the chat here. Not everyone's depressed. Do you think Elon's waiting, Matt? Come on down. Want some of that cab? Cab, yeah, we could have some of that too. What's up, Jason? How are you? You're up on your XCN? Yeah, you got, hey, when you get in at the right time, right? Especially right before a big move, you feel a lot better about that crypto, don't you? Yeah, the X payments with a crypto option, that's going to be later. Even getting X payments started, I think will be bullish for Doge. Again, Doge trades better on the hype than the actual news, right? So the hype around that would be big, thinking that eventually Dogecoin is going to be on there. So Dogecoin will pump when X payment starts, even if it's just fiat. The senators are getting their slush funds cut. Yeah. Yeah, Shkreli, he's not big on crypto. I agree. Can you tell Trump and Elon we need $1 Dogecoin? Like me? Like I have the power, right? I've got them on my cell phone, like right here. Yeah, let me do that. Let me see what I got here in my contacts. Do I have Trump in my contacts? Do I have Elon in my contacts? Let me see what I have under E. E. No, I have my friend Aaron with an E, and I have my kids' old school under E. That's it. No Elon. Don't have an Elon. 25.5 incoming. Trying to get back up there. Trying to get back up there. Oh, it's just on speed dial, right? I just tell Siri, just say, hey Siri, call Elon. What will Siri do? Let's see. Hey Siri. Call Elon Musk.
You'll need to turn on location services for that. Want to turn it on? I can help with that if you turn on precise location for Siri.
No, I don't want that. No. Well, that didn't work. Sorry, I tried. Why would I need to turn on my location service? I don't have my location services turned on for security reasons. Well, I have the power, but Siri doesn't help me. Siri does not have the power. She wants me to turn on my location series. I'm not turning it on. No.
Battery is at 64%.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it.
AI, it's something you really need in your life, right? What are we going to do with AI, people? What are we going to do? Recovery might take a while. That's where we started, Yaz. Could be 6 months. None of us want to hear that. Did you ever try tagging Elon in your posts? Yes. He only answered me once, but it was on a thread about that started back in 2021 when Elon said that. Yeah, that don't mention it was hilarious, wasn't it, Jay? That's like. Oh, Ray, your Siri answered me? No, Elon? Oh, God. Elon had posted that the Dogecoin devs were looking for, I don't know, ideas about ways to improve the blockchain. And I had responded to Elon saying, the Dogecoin devs are not going to want to just hear a bunch of people saying, put a cap on Dogecoin. And then Elon replied to me and said, no, I talked to the devs. They really want to have ideas. So he did reply to me. That was pretty big. That was pretty big. Long time ago. Long time ago. Any thoughts on Sonic? The rebrand, right? The rebrand into Sonic. No longer Phantom. It's now Sonic. 27 cents. Well, obviously the rebrand hasn't gone very well, has it? It's just been down, down, down. But the whole market has done that, so can't blame Phantom, but I thought calling themselves Sonic was kind of a bit dumb. Ask Grok to call Elon. I don't have a Grok app yet. I'm waiting for the Grok app. Got to be smarter than that to pull one over on CrissPax. Yeah, the last thing I'm going to do is turn on my location settings. Siri should know better than that. Hack the digital signs, the highway digital signs, and have it say Doge to the moon. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Instead of them talking about like being careful driving in the snow, instead it'll say Doge to the moon. Ask the 8 Ball if Doge will see new highs within the next 3 months. Okay, we have a magic 8 Ball question before us. A magic 8 Ball question. Will Dogecoin see a new high within the next 3 months? Answer is yes. It's just a simple one word yes. Yes. There it is. Magic 8 Ball. Bull market. Yes. There we go. What am I forecasting for springtime? I will follow the Magic 8 Ball. The 8 Ball says yes. I'm going with it. Yes. The 8-ball knows all 75% of the time. Doge USD. That'd be a Doge stablecoin, wouldn't it? I did make a screenshot, Raiden. Yes. Yes, I made a screenshot. I had to screenshot that. We all know Elon watches my videos. I should tag the concert dance with some blockchain ideas. Tag Elon again. You ask good stuff all the time. Let's go 8-ball.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge.
Hey, the magic 8-ball made me do it. It's like, yes, let's go. Let's go. To the moon. Exactly. Yeah, if we can't get Siri to do it, just turn to the magic 8-ball. That means you'll be buying back in at the highs. Ah, damn, Raiden, you're right. Oh, no, Doge is supposed to go to 12 cents. So I can buy back in at 12 cents. And then we go to the moon. Exactly. I just have to look out for myself, right? Just look out for myself. Rocket. Rocket to the moon. Best. I have 7,000 Doge, $1,000 in Bitcoin. I think I have to sell my Bitcoin and add it to Doge because I don't think Bitcoin can give me more profit. I like your thinking. I like your thinking. And we've been talking about the Doge versus Bitcoin trading pair, which is down, and it's down lower than it's been. It's kind of been, up and down. But since November, right before the election here, because after the election, Dogecoin outperformed Bitcoin like 2-to-1. But since then, kind of fell down. I'm sorry, I'm too far out. Here. Right here. So this was October and November Doge Bitcoin trading pair, and it's just been kind of falling back since then. So this is getting almost to the zone where you want to flip your Bitcoin into Doge for the next run of Doge versus Bitcoin. So it's getting close to that point. Yep. But yeah, the daily on Doge is not looking great. 15-minute chart. Yay, we're in the green. 25 cents. Let's go. Let's go. Wouldn't it be wild if Elon posted on the live? He's been camping out in Washington, D.C., wherever Doge is located. Dogecoin to the freaking moon. You can sue the 8-ball. I know. I don't know what you'll get out of it, though. The Doge team is killing it. Isn't that something? And the Democrats are all worried. We get these young kids like taking over the Treasury Department. Unbelievable. They just know that all their grifts are going to be ending. Because these are the people that are finding it all out. All the hidden money. They're finding it all. Good times are over for them. Sean, yes, we talk about this all the time. This isn't news on this channel, Sean. That they follow Bitcoin and then they, every once in a while, they'll go on a run for themselves or they'll do a drop on their own because of news, positive or negative. But the rest of the time, they follow Bitcoin. And if you've been watching me at all during the last couple of years, I say that all the time. So that's not news here. Okay? Awesome. Exactly, Nick. The people who are screaming the loudest are probably the ones who are benefiting the most from US aid. Exactly. The ones who are screaming the loudest, those are the ones that you know are grifting off of US aid. Oh, think about those poor people in Africa that aren't going to find out how to be transgender. Well, you know what? We don't really need that. We don't really need that. Thank you very much. Kriss be like, ah. Exactly. Who's going to pay for the trans opera? All of that stuff. It's just like, are you kidding me? I did a 4x with Doge in December, regret not buying more. And now here we are. Decision point, 25 cents. You think Doge is going to go higher? Best, I just answered your question, dude. Don't know why you're asking again. Did you tune out for a minute? You missed it? Then Doge will do an all-time high this year. We'll see, Cheyenne. The BAT studies, yes. We know where. We know exactly what they paid for and where. The only trans I would pay for is the Siberian Orchestra. Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah, Democrats are not doing well, Jason. The ones who get pardons without getting charged. I know, right? The whole Biden family. They pardoned themselves, except for Joe himself. So they could go after Joe. Eagles by 6, I say. Eagles by 6. If I was a sports bettor, I would take the 1.5 points with the Eagles. That's what I would take. But I don't bet sports. I bet on crypto. And I've done much better on crypto than I would have done sports betting. That's for sure. So yeah, I would take the 1.5 with the Eagles, but I still think they're going to not only win the game outright, but they're going to win by 6. I believe 24 cents is the new support. We will never see 14 cents again. Well, that means you will believe we'll never see 23 cents again either. We'll see. Hey, Matt, told my son I was watching you on YouTube. He started quoting the All Eyes on Doge theme song. It's catchy, isn't it? It's really catchy. You hear it enough times, you're like, yeah, all right. Big run up. to the moon. And the people in government afraid that younger people could do their job better. Mining Doge is all about where you live in profitability, because it depends on how much you pay for electricity. That's really what it comes down to. In Boston, we pay high dollars for electricity. But if you're living in like New Mexico somewhere where electricity is cheap, you can be more profitable mining. But I think I'm going to get a miner and just set it up to support the network, set up a node or just mine and just see how it goes. I think I'm going to do that. The new house has got 220 amp, so it should be powerful enough, you know, to run the miner. And it's got a big basement area where I can put it. So noise-wise, it won't bother anybody. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. He's 9 years old. He's coding the song. Huh. He's going to be a little coder, huh? Well, I cover stock trading. If you have a question about stocks, I don't mind answering it. Right now, the big one is the swing trade on MyDoge. That's the one we've been talking about. And I've heard from a couple people about MyDoge. It hit 47 cents on Monday, very briefly, but it did hit 47 cents. And now it's up to 51. I didn't buy it this time because I was cashing out to buy my house. So I did not get 47-cent MyDoge on Monday, but I saw it and I was like, oh, it hit my buy point, because I do swing trading on stocks. I don't on crypto, but MyDoge did hit 47. Now it's up to 51, and it'll probably make a run probably in a month or so, and it'll be up to 60, 70 cents again. And then you sell. And you wait for it to drop back down, and you do it all over again. Free money. What else happened in stocks today? Not much, kind of mixed. Nothing really moving after market. DJT is down about 1.5 points after market, but not too much else moving. Yep. Any good recommendations besides MyDoge? You didn't get in on MyDoge. I bought $1,000 more Doge, $1,000 more Doge just now already. So give me another coin. Give me another coin. Yeah, I can't really do that. If you believe in Pepe, Pepe took a big drop. It added a 0. And it is sitting down low. Caspa dropped big time, and it's still dropping. Caspa's dropping. Tima, of course, Raiden. How could I forget? I should be shilling Tima. The Tima team didn't come in today, though. They didn't come in today. If they come in and drop another super chat, I'll promote them. Tima. The Eagles. That's what you say, Weather Girl? Since the Bills are out. I just think Saquon Barkley, the running game, they're just going to drive it right up Kansas City's butt. Exactly, Bruce. The whole January 6th committee got pardons. Yeah, what do you think the Doge kids are going to find out about that? Corruption City. The Dems are going to try to impeach Trump again? Yeah, I saw they don't have the votes. They're just doing it for a show. So the guy can tell his constituents, yep, I tried to impeach Trump again, but the Republicans voted it down. It's all the Republicans' fault. It's all for show. Yeah, Jason, it's going to be it depends on the plug type that I need for the miner, whether I've got the right outlet or not. If not, I need a new outlet. Can you come up here and do that for me? Appreciate it. And pay you in Dogecoin. Right? I'll pay you in Dogecoin. Common sense, not all common. Stocks are just much easier to read, swing trading, because of earnings every 3 months. Sort of the fluctuations in the stock market are much easier to read than crypto, in my opinion. I've had maybe 50% luck swing trading crypto, but I've had like 80 to 90% luck swing trading stocks. But that's just me. That's just me. Jasmine, Ed. Ed, we can look at Jasmine. It's almost down to 2 cents. Almost down to 2 cents. This is where I sold my Jasmine up here. Right up here at 3 cents. I sold. It was on those green candles. Like I said, you see the green candles, you sell, that's where I sold. 3 cents. Just over. I still have a little Jasmine in the KrissPax DCA portfolio. But my big stash in my portfolio, that is gone. But this is like almost every other crypto, though. They've all done the same thing. The big drop on Sunday, some recovery, and then just kind of fading in the low volume trading that's going on. That is like just about every other crypto. We look at the 4-hour chart and you can see, yeah, it's under the 20 candle moving average, just like every other crypto. Cardano, same thing, under the 20 moving average, just touched it there. Hedera just touched it a couple times. Solana up and down, but now Solana is even dropping even more. $1.90 for Solana. That's pretty bad. That's dropping. So yeah, a lot of that going on right now. One small doubt, Shabir. Is there a max supply for Doge? Nope, there's no max supply. That's because it's a proof of work cryptocurrency, and the miners who validate every transaction on the blockchain every minute, there is Doge awarded to the miner that gets awarded for that minute. And that is the inflation of Dogecoin, is the Doge that goes to the miners. So it's not an unlock, it's an award of Dogecoin to the miner for that minute. And every minute, there's more Doge created. For every new block that's created on the blockchain, a miner is awarded Doge. So it's not like unlocks. It's mining rewards. Change the plug, not the outlet. Well, I don't even know what outlets I have yet. I haven't moved into the house yet. I haven't looked at that. But I think I'd rather have an electrician give me the right plug than try and mess with, or an electrician give me the right outlet to match the plug. I'd rather do it on that side. You can probably get someone to custom make you a miner that has the plug that matches your outlet. I don't know. Let's go Mets. Yeah, you got your first baseman back. Can we get a small deep dive on the price of Trump token? I don't know, Kilmar. Are you being like facetious there, or are you serious? If you're not serious, you should put a little smiley face emoji. But if you really mean it, then okay, Trump token, sure. Hey, Trump actually held up the other day when everything else was going down. So I gotta zoom back in. Here we go. So it went on this run here on Wednesday where other cryptos didn't do that. But still, I mean, it's more like straight sideways here from Sunday than going lower. So it's holding up pretty well. We talked about this the other day in that it didn't drop as much on the Sunday nor after, because most people who hold Trump tokens don't think the tariffs are anything. It's not a big deal. So, but there'll always be volatility in some, but it's actually not doing too bad. Doge trying to stay at 25 cents. Not ready yet. There's one called an AlphaPex miner. Yeah. I was looking like an ant miner. I mean, they're expensive too, but not ready yet. Aussie, welcome. Good day to you. Thank you very much. Dips are gifts. Yes, indeed. The AI stocks are doing well. I did all right on crypto. I should find MJ, a great electrician. Oh God. Trump zoomed out, looks like to a, yeah, it was on that 4 hour, right? But on Trump, duh. I'm like, wait, where'd it go? Looking at Dogecoin. Yeah. Yeah. Overall, yeah, not a great chart. Not a great chart. Do you buy this at $17? Or is it just going to keep going down? What do you do? What do you do? You saw an ant miner for 8K. Yeah, you have to really look at what the capabilities are, match it up with what you're trying to mine. Like if you're going to go in a mining pool, you want the specs on the miner to match what you're mining. At least I know that. But yeah, I don't know yet. This summer, I'll be getting into that. We can talk about that. To explore some Dogecoin mining. Can Doge hit the previous all-time high this cycle? Sure it can. We just need that big run up, right? To the moon. Yeah, Doge can hit it. I just think it's going to be a little while. Not happening in February right now. So, all right, gang, that's what we got for today. Look, trying to hold on to 25 cents. The 4 hour, yeah, looking a little better with the green candle there. But yeah, we lost the 25.5 support. This is down here at 24. But you know, it's all crypto, like I showed. It's not just Doge. So we'll see how all that plays out. I hope everyone has a good evening. We'll be live again on Friday. Yeah, we'll have an AMA session on Friday. Yeah, talk about Doge and crypto and finances too, and all of that stuff. But for a Thursday evening, Friday morning for some of you, like Aussie, I hope you have a great night, great day, all of that. And we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.